Hello dear students, today I'll be discussing exercise 4.4 with you. So in this exercise we'll be discussing word problems based on equations. So students, here in this exercise we will study formulation and solution of practical problems. These problems, they have some relation with unknown quantities and known quantities, and they are stated in the words, right? So these problems are stated in the words. The problems, they are stated in the words. That's why they are known as word problems. So a word problem is first translated in the form of an equation containing unknown quantities and known quantities, and then we solve it by using any one of the methods which we have discussed earlier, that is by balancing method or transposition method, or together we can apply both the methods as well, right? So the following steps, we have to follow some steps to solve a word problem. The very first step is, you have to take care of certain things while solving the word problems. So first of all, the very first step is, the very first point is, read the problem carefully and note what is given and what is required. Now second step is, denote the unknown quantity, which is not known to you, which is not known in the question, which you have to find out. Denote that unknown quantity by some letters, say X, Y, Z. Now translate the statements of the problems into mathematical statements. Using the conditions given in the problem, you form the equation. Now solve the equation for the unknown quantity. Now last step is, check whether the solution satisfies the equation or not. So students, these are certain steps which you must take care while solving the word problems. So let us discuss question number 1, A part. Set up equations and solve them to find the unknown numbers in the following cases. Now A part is, add 4 to 8 times a number. What you will get? You will get 60. Now you do not know what is the number, so let the required number be x. Now 8 times x will be what? 8x. And add 4 to 8 times a number will be 8x plus 4. And what you get? You will get what? 60. Now you have got the equation. Now what you have to do is, you have to solve the equation for the unknown number. What is the unknown number in this equation? X. So you have to find out the value of x. So what we'll be doing in the first step, we'll be transposing 4 to right hand side. When we'll transpose 4 to right hand side, it will be, like on left hand side it has what? It has sign of addition. When we'll be shifting it to right hand side, the sign of addition will get changed to sign of subtraction. So it will be equals to 8x equals to 60 minus 4. So 8x is equals to 56. So now we'll be dividing both the sides by 8, and what we'll get, the value of the variable will be 7. So thus x is equals to 7 is the required unknown number, right? Now let us discuss F part. Ibnal thinks of a number. If she adds 19 to it and divides the sum by 5, she will get 8. So let the required number be what? X. So now if she adds 19 to it, so it will be x plus 19. Divides the sum by 5, it will be x plus 19 upon 5. What he gets? He gets 8. So now let us solve the equation. You can solve the equation either by transposition method or by balancing method, or you can apply both the methods together, right? So here I have applied both the methods together. So in the first step I have multiplied both the sides by 5. After multiplying both the sides by 5, what I'll get? I'll get x plus 19 is equals to 40. Now I'll be transposing 19 to right hand side. So what it implies? It implies that x is equals to 40 minus 19. So therefore x is equals to 21 is the required unknown number. Right? Now let us discuss question number 2. Solve the following. Now let us discuss A part. The teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7, and the highest marks is what? It is 87. So what is the lowest score? So let the lowest score be what? X, right? And the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks. So twice the lowest marks will be 2x plus 7. Now, and the highest marks is equals to what? 87. So 2x plus 7 is equals to 87 is the required equation. Now let us solve the equation. Now what I have done in the very first step, what I'll be doing is I'll be transposing 7 to right hand side. So what does it imply? It implies that 2x is equals to, when I'll be transposing, what I'll get 2x is equals to 87 minus 7. Now this implies that 2x is equals to 80. Now I'll be dividing both the sides by 2. So it will be 2x up divided by 2 is equals to 80 divided by 2. So what is the value of the unknown quantity variable here? What will the value will be the value of x? It will be equals to 40. So what we have assumed, what is the lowest score? Lowest score was x. So what are the lowest score and what is the value of x? 40. So the lowest score will be equals to 40. Right, now let us discuss C part. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Together, their runs fell too short of double century. Right? So how many runs did each one score? So you do not know what are the scores of Rahul and Sachin, but you know that Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul scored. It is given in the question. So what we'll assume that let the runs scored by Rahul be x and runs scored by Sachin will be what? 2x. And you know, together their run fell too short of double century. So if I'll be adding 2 to their runs of both Rahul and Sachin, it will be equals to what? Double century. So together their runs will be x plus 2x, that will be 3x. And if I'll be adding 2 to their runs together, it will be equals to double century, that is equals to 200. So I have got an equation. Now I'll be solving the equation. So what I'll be doing is I'll be transferring 2 from left hand side to right hand side. So what I'll get 3x is equals to 198. So now I'll be dividing both the sides by 3. So 3x divided by 3 and 198 divided by 3. So what will be the value of x? The value of x will be 66. So let the runs of scores of Rahul will be 66 and scores of Sachin will be scores of Sachin is what? 2x. So it will be 2 into 66, that is equals to 132 runs. Right? Now let us discuss question number 3. Solve the following. We'll be discussing third part. People of Sundargram planted trees in a village garden. Some of the trees were fruit trees. The number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. What was the number of fruit trees planted if the number of non-fruit trees planted was 77? So let us assume that number of planted fruit trees be equals to x and number of non-fruit trees will be what? 3x plus 2. It was 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees now. So it will be 3x plus 2 and 3x plus 2 is equals to what? Is equals to 77, as it is given that non-fruit trees planted was 77. So now we have got the equation. Now we will be solving the equation. So what we'll be doing in the first step, we'll be transposing 2 to right hand side. So it will be 3x is equals to 77 minus 2. Now what we'll get? We'll get 3x is equals to 75. Now we'll divide both the sides by 3. So after dividing both the sides by 3, what we'll get? We'll get x is equals to 25. So thus the required number of fruit trees planted be equals to 25. Now let us discuss question number 4. Solve the following riddle. Right? I am a number. Tell my identity. Take me 7 times over and add a 50. To reach a triple century, you still need 40. So let us solve it. Suppose my identity number is x. Now take me 7 times over. It will be 7x. Add a 50 plus 50. To reach a triple century, you still need 40. So to be equals to 300, you still need 40. So you have to add 40 to me. So it will be 7x plus 50 plus 40 is equals to 300. Now it will be 7x plus 90 equals to 300. Now we have got the equation. We will be solving the equation. So now what we'll do, we'll be transforming 90 to right hand side. We'll be shifting 90 to right hand side. So it will be 7x equals to 210. Now we'll be dividing both the sides by 7. So after dividing both the sides by 7, what I'll get? I'll get x is equals to 30. So thus my identity is 30. I hope students all these questions which I have discussed with you is clear to you. Kindly practice these questions and kindly do the practice of those questions also which are left. Thank you.